Is this Lucas's mom? I added you as a contact without asking you first. I hope that's okay. Sorry, but who is this? Are you someone from the daycare? Sorry! I didn't introduce myself. I'm Scarlett's mother. Scarlett goes to the same daycare as Lucas. My name's Pamela, but please call me Pam. Hello, Pam. Sorry, but we haven't really talked before, have we? Can I ask why you contacted me? And how did you get my contact information anyway? I saw your information on the emergency contact list for Lucas at the daycare. We've never really talked before, so I just wanted to get to know you better. It's okay if I call you Joyce, right? Yeah, I guess. Why is it that you want to get to know me better? You seem to be really popular and friendly with the other mothers there. Everyone says nice things about you. You're like the leader there. I really admire that. I heard your husband has a really great job, too. I just thought we'd really hit it off if we got a chance to talk. I see. I don't really know what you mean by leader. I don't really get involved with anything at the daycare. Oh, you don't need to be humble with me. I've heard the other mothers talk about you. Everyone loves you. I heard you're taking your family to Rochester, New York for your next vacation. That's awesome! Yeah, I guess. It's not really our vacation. My husband's parents are having their 30th wedding anniversary, so their family is kind of doing a vacation/celebration, and they invited us, so. Oh, that sounds great. You're so lucky. I haven't gone on vacation for so many years. I'm just a single mother, so I have to work weekends just so me and my daughter can get by. I never get the chance to take a nice vacation like that. I see. I am so jealous. So, when are you leaving? How long are you going for? It's pretty far. Are you flying or driving? We're going over the long weekend at the end of the month. We're taking a couple extra days off. We're going for 5 days and 4 nights. We're flying both ways. Really? For 4 nights? Wow. Oh, a long vacation like that sounds fun, huh? And you're going by plane, too. I've never been on a plane, and neither is Scarlett. I would love to go on a plane. You're so lucky. Are you taking little Lucas with you, too? Yeah, we're all going. There's an amusement park and some other fun things for kids near where we're staying. So Lucas is looking forward to it, too. Oh, that's so great. I bet Scarlett would just love to go with him. You're so lucky. I'm so jealous. There's supposed to be lots of fun things for adults to do there, too. I recommend you go there sometime. Rochester is supposed to be a really beautiful place. If you get a chance, you should look into going there someday. Yeah, but I don't have the money for a trip like that. I'm a single mother, so things are really tight for us. Taking a trip alone with my daughter sounds like it'd be really tough. But I'd love to go. I wish we could go there too. If only there was someone we could go with. I'm sure if you do your best, cut back on some things and save a bit, you can go someday. We had to cut back on a few things and save up ourselves, but we managed. You can do anything if you try. You know what? I actually have the long weekend at the end of the month off. It's so rare that I get a long weekend off with my current situation. Maybe I should take Scarlett on a trip somewhere. That's a great idea. You should. I'm sure your daughter would be really happy. Where are you going to go? Oh my God. How long do I have to beat around the bush? Read between the lines? I'm saying you should let us come on a trip with you. What? I keep saying you're so lucky and I'm so jealous. That's your cue to say, well, why don't you come with us? It'd be rude if I just came out and said, I'm going with you. But it seems you cannot pick up on subtleties. From what I heard about you, I thought you'd be a little brighter. Pardon? What are you saying? Why would you think we'd invite you on our family vacation? Don't you think that's a little strange? What are you talking about? We're friends, aren't we? It's not uncommon for friends and family to go on a vacation together. Didn't you just add me to your contacts a few hours ago? I've never even talked to you in person before. You said our kids go to the same daycare, but I just asked Lucas and he said Scarlett never plays with him. Oh, why do you worry about small details like that? Anyway, so what's your plan for the trip? Which airport are you flying out of? I'll have to get everything packed, so let me know as soon as possible, okay? No. You're not coming with us. Huh? I was totally looking forward to this. I told everyone I was going with you. So telling me that I can't go, that's pretty mean of you. Do you think you're too good to go on a trip with me? No, I never said that. This trip is not about my family. This trip is for my husband's parents' anniversary. They have no idea who you are. Don't you think it would be a little weird for you to go when you feel a little out of place? Oh, don't worry, that doesn't bother me at all. I'm just tagging along, it's no big deal. That's not the point. Anyway, just hurry up and let me know the details about your trip. Of course, you're gonna cover the cost for me, right? You know I'd pay, but because I'm a single mother, it's just not possible. What? You think I'm gonna pay for you as well? There's no way in hell I'd do that. Oh, it's gonna be more fun with more people going, right? Plus, you'll end up getting discounts with more people too. If I come along, I'll make the trip so much more enjoyable for you guys. It'll be more than worth covering the cost of the trip for me. I promise. Besides, I think Scarlett really likes Lucas. I think this trip is going to be great for everyone. I can feel it. Don't you think it'll be more fun if Lucas has someone to play with? It's win-win for everyone. So, I look forward to seeing you there. I'm not looking forward to it at all. I told you already we're not taking you with us. I don't know why you would think I'd take a total stranger on a family trip. And you've got to be out of your mind if you think we'd pay for you to come with us. I didn't want to say this before, but I'll make this clear. The family trip is for family only. So don't try to weasel your way in. Oh, you're never gonna be happy with a cold heart like that. Regardless of what you say, I'm still coming with you. See you soon! Hello, Joyce! Where are you now? If you're not going to tell me where to meet you, it's gonna make things difficult. I never got any money for the plane ticket from you, so I had to buy one myself. You invited me, so get your act together. I expect you'll pay me back for this later. You really came. I can't believe you. You know I never invited you. If you came on your own. I'm not going to be looking after you. Well, I'm already in front of the hotel I heard you were staying at. If I tell someone I'm with you, I'm sure they'll let me know what room you're in. Do whatever you want. Oh, I really can't believe this. Hey, Joyce. Did I get the wrong hotel? Which hotel are you staying at? Reception told me that no one by your name is staying here or even has a reservation. What are you talking about? Huh? I asked reception which room you were in. They said nobody by that name has checked in or has reservations either. Yeah, that's right. I'm not staying at the hotel you're at. What are you talking about? I asked the other mothers at the daycare where you'd be. They gave me the name and address of your hotel. They seem to know all the details. It looks like you got caught, huh? With that fake information? Fake? Yeah. That was a lie that I told the other mothers. After you messaged me, I had a feeling you really would try to come with us. So I told all the other mothers fake details about my trip. We're not even staying at a hotel. There's enough family coming here that we are all renting a condo for 5 days. Besides, I never told you I was staying at a hotel. What? Are you saying you tricked me? I never tricked you. I never told you I was staying at a hotel. Regardless, even from the beginning, I refused to let you come with us, didn't I? You refused to listen to me, so this was, let's just call it self-defense. I can't believe anyone would shamelessly try to weasel in on a total stranger's vacation. If you came along with us, our whole vacation would have been ruined. I'm not giving you any of the details of my vacation plan. If you came all this way on your own, do whatever you want while you're here. Hold on a minute here. You made me come all this way and you're just going to abandon me? I've got a small child with me. Tell me where your condo is. I'll get over there somehow. I've got no reason to tell you that. Didn't I tell you I'm not looking after you? You came all this way and you're at a hotel now. Why don't you just get a room there? It's a good hotel for kids. They've got a big pool, and I think there's even a water slide or two. It's a little on the pricey side though, huh? You know I don't have enough money for a hotel like this. I spend all my money on credit just to get the plane tickets to come here. I thought you'd be paying for my hotel and my food. I don't have any money at all. Why would you assume all of that? You're really strange. I told you not to come with us, and I told you I wasn't paying for you. If you don't have any money, I suggest you either get your plane ticket changed and go home, or sleep outside. I've got a little girl with me, and you're telling me to sleep outside? You're so insensitive. You're heartless. You're not human. You have a little kid just like me. How could you even think that? I feel really bad for your daughter, having a mother who has no common sense. I suggest, for your daughter's sake, that you don't ever try to do something as stupid as this ever again. Bitch! You're the one who's bad, boasting to everyone about the amazing vacation you're taking, flaunting all your money around and rubbing my nose in it, just because I'm poor? You've got some extreme mental problems. You're saying I'm doing all this to you? I've never even met you. Whatever, like I told you before, I'm not looking after you. Do whatever you want here. Hang on. It costs money to change the date on a plane ticket. I don't have any money. Don't leave me here. At least give me enough money to get home. Please. No, not my problem. You got yourself into this mess. You get yourself out. Let's all have a fun vacation, okay? Goodbye. After that, I blocked Pam's number, and I enjoyed the rest of my family vacation. I heard Pam was able to get back to her house somehow. Pam told everyone that I deceived her for some sick joke of mine, and she tried to make me out to look like the bad guy. So I sent all the mothers at the daycare a copy of Pam and I's chat history. Everyone immediately saw what kind of crazy person Pam was, and now they all avoid her and talk about her behind her back. On top of that, the news of what Pam did even managed to reach her ex-husband. He was outraged at how stupid she was and didn't want Scarlett being raised by such an idiot. So he came back, took full custody of Scarlett, and took his daughter away from her. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button. See you next time!
Aaron, how are you doing? I heard you finally moved, huh? I guess I won't be seeing you and little Kennedy anymore, huh? I'm gonna be sad and lonely without you around. Jake seems really upset about it, too. But you can come back anytime you want. We'll still be your friends. I mean, if we're not busy.
I see you took the time to contact me. Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, so why do you seem so angry?
If you've got nothing else to say to me, goodbye.
Come on, don't say that to me.
What is it? Do you want something else from me?
What do you mean, want something else? Wait, are you talking about Jake? Are you trying to say that I took Jake from you?
That's what happened, isn't it? You were a single mother and you recklessly butted in on our family and took my child's father. Now Jake's living with you, isn't he?
I didn't take Jake from you. He came on to me first, so don't blame this on me. You need to understand it wasn't my fault. Do you see?
Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter now. If you don't want anything, then we're done here, right? You stole my husband from me. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay. I'll tell you what I really messaged you to say. To tell you the truth. Jake and I are getting married.
Oh, okay.
Come on, give me more of a reaction. Actually, to be more specific, we're officially married as of today. We're having the actual wedding ceremony later, though.
That's nice.
Hey, show some more interest than that. I know you're really bitter about this. You're just acting this way because you're jealous. Jake chose me over you. Obviously, you're going to be upset and jealous, right? But you really can't blame him. I mean, when you look at both of us, I'm clearly the better catch. And you're always working. You were too busy to give him what he needed. I heard you barely did any housework either, huh?
I wasn't that busy at work. I was always home on time, and I always had the housework done. Anytime a guy cheats, those are his typical excuses for doing it, even if they're not true. Did you not know that?
Don't talk down to me like that. Even if you talk down to me, it doesn't change the fact that you lost to me. Just accept it. Jake ended his marriage with you so he could come and be with me. He said from now on he's going to be a good father for my little Max, and he's going to help raise him as his own. So don't try to get in the way.
I have no interest in trying to get in anyone's way. I don't want anything to do with him or you ever again. He's paid me up front for everything I got in the divorce, so I think things are going to be pretty tough for him for a while as it is. I hope you can help support Jake through this.
Pretty tough? What are you talking about? Things won't be tough for us. Jake works for a major company and makes lots of money. Everyone wishes they had a job as good as his. That's why I have no idea why he married such a plain, run-of-the-mill woman like you in the first place. Honestly, it's surprising. Sorry to say. Well, Jake is Max's father now, so even if your kid sees Jake at the daycare, make sure he doesn't call him Daddy anymore. Oh wait, you moved, so that won't be an issue, will it? You ran away with your tail between your legs, didn't you? That's because you're a loser.
Wow, you seem really happy, don't you? That's good. I'm just glad you're happy with Jake. I really am.
What are you saying? You're just trying to act like none of this bothers you, aren't you?
No, I mean it. I'm glad you're happy. And in fact, now that Jake has left and hooked up with you, I couldn't be happier either.
What do you mean? Are you being sarcastic? You're just acting like this because you're the loser. Because you're a loser.
No, that's not it at all. But if thinking that makes you feel better, then go right ahead. I think things are going to be pretty tough for you from here on out. So just do your best. I'll be rooting for you the whole time.
Why are you acting like you're better than me? This isn't sitting right with me. Don't you understand? You lost to me. I took your husband. He chose me over you. He's a handsome man with a great job and works for a huge company. He's mine now, not yours. He even told me that I'm better than you in every way.
So, Kimberly, you've got a nice little house there, yet you don't work. Your house is provided to you through your dad's company, right?
That's right. So even though I'm a single mother, I don't have to work. My house and utilities are all paid for by my dad's company. Unlike you, who has to work all the time or else you'd be poor. I've got no problems with money.
But your father's company isn't very big, is it?
I guess it's a small-scale business, but I'm the owner's daughter. So with my parents' help, I do just fine on my own. Got it? I'm not like you.
Oh, so that's why Jake picked you, huh?
Huh?
The whole reason Jake got his great job in the first place is because my father is high up in his company.
What are you talking about? Oh, again, are you just upset because you lost him to me?
No, this is the truth. That company usually never hires anyone straight out of high school. They usually want people with degrees and years of experience. But Jake said he wanted to marry me, so my father pulled a bunch of strings at the company to get Jake hired so he could provide for me. That's all it was. Jake has no real skills. In fact, even after working there this whole time, Jake still wasn't even very good at his job.
That's not possible. Why would you say something like that? It doesn't even make sense.
I'm just telling you what really happened. I was young and stupid back then. I was taken in by his looks and his passion and enthusiasm. He wanted me, so I married him without giving much thought to it. But to tell you the truth, the guy's got a gambling problem. It's gotten really bad recently, too. He even went as far as blowing all of my savings on his addiction. On top of that, he was always messing up at work. I knew it was just a matter of time before even my dad's pull at the company couldn't keep him there, and he got fired.
I guess Jake knew I was fed up with him and about to kick him out too. That's why he went running to the first girl that he thought he could use. That's why he went to you.
Oh, shut up. None of that is true. Jake is always surprising me with expensive presents. He has lots of money.
They're probably just cheap knockoffs he found online. Jake has no money. But to trick you into taking him, he probably tried his best to woo you over. That's what I think anyway. Jake and his parents are both in debt. He paid me all my compensation money in one lump sum too. I know he didn't have any money, so I assume he borrowed it from somewhere.
He's never mentioned anything like that to me. He's never talked to me about money.
Huh. You married him without ever talking about money. You never once looked into his financial situation?
Of course not. Why would I? He works for a big company. I never thought there'd be a need to verify what he makes.
Jake, he doesn't have a job. He got fired before we divorced. There's no way he has money.
He goes to work every day.
You think going to the casino is work?
I don't believe you. I'm going to ask him as soon as he gets home. We went to City Hall this morning to sign the marriage certificate. I assume he was taking the whole day off to celebrate with me, but he said he had to work in the afternoon, so he isn't here right now.
I'll bet you he's at the casino. If you just go there and check, you'll be able to see for yourself. At any rate, I've got a decent job, and when my father needs an interpreter at his office for their overseas business, I help with that through remote work at home. So Kennedy and I will be living just fine on our own without Jake. We really didn't need any money, but Jake also paid all of my child support payments up front in one lump sum too.
Why? If he's broke, like you said he is, how could he possibly pay you years of child support up front?
My dad pressured him into it because my dad figured Jake would eventually default on the payments otherwise. But mainly because Jake had been stealing a bunch of money from the company and my dad found out. He was likely stealing it for his gambling addiction. My dad said if he didn't pay me the child support and compensation money up front, there'd be legal action taken for what he did at work. The police would be involved and most likely Jake would get jail time for it. Jake did everything he could do to get the money and pay me so that wouldn't happen. I have no idea where he was able to borrow the money from, but I guess it doesn't matter now. From now on, Jake can rely on you anytime he needs something, right?
He can't rely on me for money. My father was thinking the same way as Jake.
What do you mean?
My dad's company isn't doing very well at the moment. My dad asked me to help them out. He wanted me to marry someone with money as soon as possible. And I figured if I did that, I wouldn't have to work and I could still help my dad financially.
Oh, I see. Well, that's too bad, because the guy you married this morning is an unemployed gambling addict. Not only that, but he's in massive debt. And he's in his early 40s. You got a real winner, didn't you?
You're being serious, aren't you? Is what you're saying really true?
Every word. I've got no reason to lie to you. I know you don't want to hear this, but thanks to you, all my troubles are gone now. By taking Jake from me, you've really helped me out. I can't thank you enough. And being able to get compensation money from both of you for cheating is the icing on the cake. I hope you and him have a great life together. Oh, and congratulations on your wedding.
Why didn't you tell me all of this sooner? If I knew all that, I wouldn't have set my sights on him.
Huh, you set your sights on him. I thought you said he came on to you first.
Whatever, that's not the point right now. I thought Jake was rich. That's the only reason I decided to marry him. This isn't going to help me, my parents, or my dad's company. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, I guess all you can do now is pray. Pray that Jake strikes it big at the casino.
That's not going to happen. Can't your father do something? Can't you make him hire Jake back?
He's not married to me anymore, so there's no point. There's nothing in it for me. Oh, and speaking of something in it for me, it looks like you haven't paid me my compensation money yet. You know I'm suing you for it, right? My lawyer has already contacted you multiple times.
I thought when I married Jake would pay my amount for me. If he doesn't have any money, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but you better do something. Beg your parents or your friends. You have to pay it by the settlement date or things are going to be even worse for you.
But you understand my current situation, right? I just told you everything. I had no idea that Jake didn't have any money.
That's something you should have checked before you married him. If you didn't, that's your fault. It's not my problem. Jake was able to pay his portion, so you should have no problem paying yours, right? Your father is the owner of a company, after all. Right after that, Kimberly went down to the casino and found Jake there. Kimberly questioned Jake about everything, and she found out that everything Aaron had told her about Jake was true. After telling her father everything that happened, Kimberly was able to borrow the money from him to pay off Aaron's compensation claim. But because Kimberly hadn't verified anything about Jake's financial situation before marrying him, her father refused to help her with any of Jake's debts and turned his back on both of them after that. Because Kimberly had a small child and now her unemployed husband brought with him a massive debt, she had no choice but to start working for the first time in her life. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button. See you next time.